What is up, guys? Gavin Gaming here with a new video. Today we're going to be doing another build tutorial, and in playground mode I recently just got Ragnarok, which is a pretty sick skin. I do not have the mask yet. I'm not sure how far away I am from it, but we'll get there. I have all my challenges done, just need to play a bit more, Okay, I'm just going to drop risky reels real quick just to get quick mats and guns so I can go through a new build tutorial. I'll cut through that, but basically I'm going to split this into three different categories, starting off the build battle, and how to being how to take high ground, how to get it back, and how to finish off build battles. So I will see you guys then. Alright guys, I'm back with some good guns and enough mats to show you build battles. So, basically, starting build battles usually starts in one way, or two ways, which is either one person ramp rushing, or two people ramp rushing each other, or somebody ramp rushing a base. So basically I'm going to show you the different types of ramp rushing that you can do. There's the first ramp rush, which basically you just build ramps up. I recommend that you never do this. Never just rush somebody unless you have the complete jump on them, but it's always a good idea to place at least one wall in front of your ramps, which leads me to my second ramp rush, which is a ramp followed by a wall. And it's going to take some time to get used to for newer players, but this is just a simple wall ramp rush. In the new meta, where SMGs rule the meta, it's really easy just to shoot through all this, break it down. So the next kind is wall, ramp, floor, wall. Or I'll let you look at it from the base. But this one is going to take a lot of time to get used to. I can't even do it that good yet. But basically, it's going to look like that from the side. And you see, this is really hard to break through because you got to break through 1, 2 layers. And if they're trying to shoot you from the bottom, they have to go through that flat piece too. And it's going to take a lot of bullets to get through that. The second kind is just double wall, or double ramp, which is going to look like that. You can do that. It kind of works, but once again, same thing with SMG. Just got to go through two different things that'll break down. And then you also have double ramp, double wall, which I still mess up. Yeah, I do not recommend you do this because it just uses a lot of materials. And yeah, it uses a lot of materials, but it's a good strategy to know. So once I get a few mats, I'll show you the next stuff to do while you are in a build battle. Okay guys, I'm back with 999 materials. So this is what you're going to want to be doing while you are in a build battle. Once you get that ramp push up there, and let's start off with you're on top. When you get on top of them, you want to get that ramp over them, and if you can, they're going to want to place a ramp, and they're going to start trying to push back up. So what you're going to be wanting to do really quickly is edit. Editing is really complicated, and it's going to take a lot of time to get used to. This may look complicated at first, but once you get used to it, it's simple. Basically, all you're going to want to do when you get here is say there's a person below you right here. You're going to want to just drag across, click B, and then boom. You're right there for that shotgun shot. So once you get going fast at that, you can just be like, boom, and easy shotgun shot. So if they're quick, what they're going to do when they're under you like this, and this is a tip for you too, is they're going to place a wall right there, or a ramp, stairs, and then they're going to quickly turn around, build two walls, jump, and then they're going to be over you. Okay, I need to leave this club, seriously. So, yeah, they're going to try and get on top of you. So that's basically what you're going to do when you get ramped over. Now here's an advanced strategy for when you get ramped over. I don't have any traps to do this with, but let's say, so that's somebody pushing you, and you get stuck under them like that. So they're obviously over you. An advanced strategy is to place a pyramid above them, followed by wall, and then wall, and pretend like this bouncer is a trap. You place that trap right there, and then it traps them, and you do a lot of damage. It's really hard to do quick, but if you get used to doing that, you're gonna look like, first of all, you're gonna look like an absolute pro. You're gonna look like you are like an absolute pro builder. I'm not fast at it yet. I need to still work on that. But yeah, it looks really smooth when you do it in real time. So yeah. So let's assume that you lost high ground, right? So you are trying to fight back for that high ground, and you don't know, or you don't have any traps to pull off that pyramid. You're going to want to place a flat piece. You're going to want to hurry and get to this. You're going to want to place that wall ramp thing before they can edit down on you. So if you see that, you can go back, watch that again in the video. Show you again. You're going to want to run, wall, and then you're up. And then you can shotgun over them. They're probably going to place a flat piece above them like this, and then they're just going to reset, you know. So here's the next thing. Here's another strategy to getting trapped over. So I showed you in the last video this double ramp push, which protects overhead. A faster way to turn around and do that wall stare is to just hold your wall and just spin around, and then here, I'll go down and show you what it looks like. It's gonna look like you just made a full 360 holding wall, and then see, you get back above them. But once you get going at it fast, it's gonna look something like that, except I kind of messed up and placed that bottom. But yeah, this is gonna be a 1x1, but with missing that wall right there. So yeah, once again, looks like this. Most helpful building thing I know. I'm just gonna say right now, that is the most important thing you're gonna want to know. Oops, my controller disconnected. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that is the most important building you're gonna want to know. That is extremely important. And let me think, what else do you guys need to know? So we've gone over this. Oh yeah, an extra tip: whenever you're always going to want to just place that extra ramp right in front of you. So say I do this, you're always going to want to place that extra ramp right in front of you in case they're pushing up. That way you can get over them and do that little editing thing that I taught you guys about. Yeah, so you're always going to want to place that floor above them. Now, what do you do once you get the high ground? You're just going to be doing what I'm doing right now. You're going to want to just 1x1 up, not too high, and just try and see if you can find them. If you think that they drop down, just edit your way all the way down, and then you can catch them at the bottom if they're trying to break down your structure. Basically, if you get them to drop, you win. If you can get them to drop, if you just totally beat their building 100% and you get them to drop, you've won. You know where they are, you have the jump, hopefully you have a heavy shotgun or something like that, and you can just pop them in the head. So yeah, that is my building tutorial. If you want to go back and check everything, I'm going to leave a link for my previous building tutorial video. That one goes more in depth for beginners. But yeah, it's still helpful, it's still good to learn. I would just go into playground mode and practice this move right here. Just spinning around, jumping, sticking that extra floor. And I guess another tip is, if you ever do that, like just get stuck in your building, just build a flat, turn around, just keep doing the same thing, you know? So, I'm Gavin Gaming, that's a quick build tutorial. See you guys later.